Hi everyone, welcome to Honey Drops Tarot. This is a reading for the collective and what your dreams are telling you. Collective, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate it. Just a quick note, please do not fall for any scammers. I will never reach out to solicit for a private reading. I do offer private readings, and if you're interested in signing up for one of those or in making a donation, the information regarding that can be found in the About section of my YouTube page, and I thank you so much in advance. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm going to be using two decks for this reading today. The first one is from the What We've Forgotten Oracle deck, and then I'm going to be using the Rider-Waite-Smith for your tarot reading. I have already pre-shuffled for the overall energy of this. It's number 35, which corresponds to number 8, the Strength card in the Major Arcana of the Tarot. So you could be dealing with a lot of shadow and light energies, your ego, egoic center, the things that cause you to have a lot of fear. Perhaps these are manifesting in your dreams. But the card that you got was the Principle of Correspondence, which is the concept of as above, so below. And it's got this beautiful golden tree. So you could be having dreams of forests or trees, or one tree in particular, or roots. There could be some kind of entanglement. Also in this particular deck, you can see all the cards kind of feature this framing, which looks like chemistry, DNA, so very heavily nature focused. But I mean, there's also kind of this winged creature right here, these wings here, and the sun in the background, but it's more about branches, roots, entanglement. You could be feeling like you're getting caught up in something on the one hand, and on the other hand, there could be this sense of trying to grow, trying to plant roots. So taking that a little bit further, there could be some issue of your home space where you're putting down roots, where you are feeling grounded and stable and comfortable. I feel like there's a lot of abundance behind this tree. This sense of manifestation, and what you put out into the world, you get back. That's kind of what is the theme here. So I'm going to pull 3 cards for the base spread, 3 cards for clarifier. And it's just a general message of what your dreams are telling you regarding this symbol. So I'm doing this whole series of readings on or about dreams because of the poll that I took on my community page, and all of you said that you wanted to hear more about dreams. So let's see. Okay, 6 cards, lots of yellow energy, really echoing the sentiment of that card with all the yellow energy that I see here. Something having to do with your confidence, your solar plexus chakra, our gut instinct. Our solar plexus, the located kind of in the abdomen, stomach area, that place where we feel our most intense and visceral feelings first. So it's that expression, if somebody says it was like a sucker punch, what is a sucker punch? It's a punch to the stomach. It's, you know, when we feel like we've been caught off guard, it was like a sucker punch, people say. And you know, you kind of feel it in the pit of your stomach. That's why people feel nausea when, you know, something is going on. They just feel queasy, right? Because there's something in their 6th sense, in their solar plexus chakra, that feels unstable or unresolved. conversely, when we know that we know something beyond the shadow of a doubt, we feel it in our stomach, in our gut. So the first two cards that I'm going to show you, the Two of Cups in the reverse, and I just want to point out here, these wings and these wings here, take that as a kind of synchronicity. Two of Cups is divine partnership. You can also talk about the connection between you and your higher aspect, you and your higher self, your soul. Two equals coming together, clinking glasses, able to share with each other what they have in their cups. Cups is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And it talks about love, you know, and friendship. And this card came out for you in reverse. So immediately Spirit showed me a situation where there was some kind of inequality, perhaps between you and a friend, you and a partner, you and a parent, where the principle of correspondence, what you put out in the world, you did not get back in this scenario, or vice versa. Maybe somebody gave to you and you could not reciprocate for some reason, or you didn't want to. Take it as it resonates. But that's what I feel very strongly. Like, I gave to that person, but I didn't get back. It's further clarified by the Five of Cups in the reverse. I don't know if I'm talking to a water sign or you're dealing with a water sign. Five of Cups. This is the only card that isn't overly abundant with yellow, although we see it here where he's standing, right? Which kind of suggests, so the Five of Cups talks about needing a change of perspective. We see 3 spilled cups on the ground. We could be lamenting it, feeling sorry for ourselves, feeling like martyrs and, you know, throwing ourselves a pity party. And Spirit is showing you that there are these 2 cups, right? Or there were, right? This is how I do tarot math. Sometimes I call it tarot math. These 2 cups are these 2 cups. These cards are in reverse. So there's definitely love lost. But when this card is in reverse, it's kind of telling me that you understand why that love was lost. The perspective has been shown to you as to the reality of a situation. And maybe you are dreaming about this person, the loss of this person, the I don't know, I'm just being shown some of my own dreams. I often dream about people that I'm disconnected from because they're on my mind. But it is also this idea, they say that when you dream about somebody, it's because they're also thinking or dreaming or manifesting you in some way. So for example, there's somebody that I'm on the outs with right now, and I had a dream that he was just a side character. I was running through an airport trying to catch a plane, I guess, and he was simply like a bystander in the dream, but he made eye contact with me and I kept running, but it was like one of these, like, did I just see that person in my dream? So it brought up a lot of things for me, but Spirit is showing me that particular dream right now, and that particular person, the look on their face, it was almost as if they were as shocked to see me in my dream as I was to see them. So there could be something happening here with this separation. I'm going to ask for clarifier. Lots of cards came out. Lots and lots of cards. Let's look at them. 8 of Wands in the reverse. Temperance card in the reverse. There are those wings again. Temperance card, Major Arcana. Number 14, Sagittarian energy. The Empress, my favorite card in any tarot deck. Number 3 of the Major Arcana, the Divine Feminine. Taurus and Libra energy. Queen of Pentacles. 3 of Wands, right? 3 of Wands is a card of waiting. There's that yellow again. Maybe you're wearing a lot of yellow. Yellow could be your favorite color. You could be relating to that or seeing it. Maybe you're like wanting to paint your room yellow. I don't know what it is about yellow, but it's very, very strong in this reading. Very, very strong. This is a card of waiting. They say about this card, it's waiting for your ships to come in. Waiting for the perfect moment when there never is a perfect moment. It's the idea of, are we going to stand on the banks or are we going to get into the water? Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to read these two cards together. Queen of Pentacles and Empress. Very similar energies, although the Empress is a much higher rank, as it were, in the Major Arcana than the Queen of Pentacles, but she's pretty, they're both very, very abundant. Earth energy. The Empress is all the energies, all 4 queens combined. This is tremendous. This is such beautiful divine feminine aspect represented here. The master attractor. That's what the Empress is. This sense of what I put out in the world, I get back times 1,000. This, you know, because I'm the kind of person, because I'm abundant, but I'm also generous. I don't keep my abundance unto myself. I share it so that everyone can prosper. That's the Queen of Pentacles energy. But with Temperance, and this is both fire dominant because it's Sagittarius, it's slow going. This is fast action and fast communication, and in the reverse it's almost at a standstill, and there's an impatience about that, right? Temperance card is all about transmutation. We're taking what we have and transforming it into something else. It's a process of alchemization. It's very slow and methodical and meaningful and thought out. But when the Temperance card is in reverse, it's like, when's it gonna happen already? Stomping our foot. Let's go, let's go. As I feel this impatience. Right? When you combine cards like this, when you combine cards like this with cards like this, where normally these energies are very patient and loving and kind and considerate, when you put this plus this, it basically tells me that you're not feeling like you can manifest something to its fullest potential. It almost feels slightly immature. So I don't know why I wanted to group them like this either. It almost could be like, this is your energy and this is the person that I'm referring to, that you could be dreaming about, or like they were very impatient, and here you are just trying to live in your integrity. Now, you know your own situation, so maybe this was you, and I'm not judging it. I've been on both sides equally, right? So whatever side, but I feel I've grouped these together for a reason. And in the middle of all of that is this waiting. Both of you, like, not talking, right? But wanting to, perhaps, Page of Pentacles. Wanting to reach out. Pages bring, or rather they take a first step forward toward something. The Pentacles suit, right, is the earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Hey, look, I had this big pentacle to give you, but there seems to be some love lost over here, and so, you know, I have this smaller one if you're even in the mood to take it anymore. It doesn't quite feel like apology. You know what it feels like? It feels like somebody owes somebody an apology. Maybe you both owe each other an apology. But instead of just being adults and saying, hey, look, I apologize for being an, you know, whatever. Or I apologize, but I do feel like there was a misunderstanding. Can we talk about it? It's more like, hey, there's a package for you at the front desk. You know, you might want to go pick it up or something. Like, and it's so crazy that that's even coming out of my mouth because I just heard that in a tarot reading that I watched, and I thought it was such a good example. And Spirit is, I didn't want to say it because that was not an original thought. Like, what is an original thought? But Spirit would not let me let it go. So it's almost as if your person or you might approach this counterpart with something really benign, like a really seemingly harmless offer. And it's kind of lame, I gotta say, like lame on purpose. It's not an apology, but it's just this testing of the waters. Are they gonna respond to the text message that they have a package at the front desk? And like, is it gonna be like, thanks, or cool, or nothing at all, right? What we say and what we don't say can have the equal level of impact. It's skirting around an apology is just as powerful of a gesture as actually making the apology. Now, how you value those two things, that's a different story. I feel a little like, even me saying it like this feels a little bit of game playing. And one can't really gameplay with the Empress. This is a person of high moral value and standard. This is a person with a lot of integrity. When you try to put a page up against an Empress, it falls a little flat. However, it feels like from this person's point of view, it's like, but I'm offering the world here in 9 cups. If we start talking again, isn't that a win? You can see here, I don't like this representation of the 9 of Cups. It's always bothered me. Ever since I started learning tarot, I'm like, why are his hands crossed? It's very defiant, right? What if I just did the whole reading like this? It's very defiant. You're blocking the solar plexus. You're blocking the heart chakra, right? So that's what always kind of bothered me about this depiction. 9 of Cups is about wish fulfillment and healing. But hey, I told them they had a package at the front desk. We're friends again, right? Kind of a clarifier on the 9 of Cups. Yeah, look. That's hilarious. Look at it. Spirit's funny. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're not new to my channel, I always say, number one, Spirit doesn't make mistakes when I pull cards. I may make mistakes, but Spirit doesn't make mistakes. Well, also, my spirit guides are very funny. Like, very funny. I think this is the only other card in this deck, in this whole tarot deck, where there's somebody crossing their arms, and here it is, 4 of Cups. Complacency, apathy, boredom. There's a lot. I don't know if I'm talking a water sign, but like there's a lot of Cups energy in your reading. 10 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it's comes after the 9. 10 of Cups talks about the love that's the highest form you can have. Just pure bliss and joy and happiness. It's in reverse. It's almost like now this is a different person, and it's kind of, this could be your energy. This could be your person's energy. Just like, hey, but I told you that you had a package at the front desk. Aren't we friends again? And you're just like, excuse me? Excuse me? Like, that means nothing. It's falling short, my friend. That's not how I would typically read the Four of Cups either, but that's how I'm reading it today. And we end the reading with the Queen of Wands. Thank goodness for this. And the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is pre-Empress energy. This is what they call the Nine of Pentacles. So you have 2 nines in your reading. This is in reverse. So Queen of Wands, really powerful, confident, knows who they are, a person that knows who they are, knows what their value is, very passionate, very attractive, very sexual, very fortunate person, the power behind the king. But it's clarified by the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in the upright is somebody who's very independent and entrepreneurial and abundant, likes things of luxury, likes the finer things. And this card is in reverse. So it's kind of like showing me somebody who on the outside appears to have it all. They appear to just be at the height of their career or the height of their status, but kind of on the inside they feel that there's still something lacking, that there's still some abundance to be gained or partnership to be had, or no longer, or I've never been interested in doing everything on our own. So I'm gonna get final card of advice for the collective. What are your dreams trying to say to you? Okay, so you remember this whole time I was like, apology, blah, 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 blah. Guess what? This is the card of apology, Page of Cups. Page of Cups is apology with the Justice card in the reverse. Justice card in Major Arcana number 11, Libra energy. Whatever side whoever is on right now, somebody owes somebody an apology. Now my ear is ringing. Ever so slightly, but it's there. Somebody knows they have to say sorry. Now I'm hearing that Justin Bieber song. Is it too late now to say sorry? Because there's an imbalance. And only until this apology is truly made, truly and authentically made, can anything be manifested, be equal, be kind of rooted in something strong. So I think Spirit's advice here is whatever side of this you fit on. Justice card in reverse isn't good for anybody. It's always about living in your integrity. Like really just operate from a space of integrity, because whether or not this person is a part of your life, what you put out into the world, the energy that you put out in the world will return back to you. So as long as you are standing in your own truth, you're treating others with kindness, that's all you have to worry about. Like, energetically speaking. So that's your reading, collective. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Please hit the bell notification to be updated as to when I post new readings. Thank you.